was working on an upcoming video, I made the terrible mistake of logging onto Twitter, where I saw this post.
Yeah,
a
it's a nice
montage
post.
from the anime Josie, the Tiger, and the Fish, a movie about a college student who's assigned to take care of a paraplegic girl, and spoiler, eventually they fall in love.
Wow.
Many men were yearn posting in the replies of this tweet and talking about how they wish to fall in love and would love a relationship like this.
Sure,
while
obviously.
many others, mostly women, were absolutely f***ing disgusted at this. Why would a bunch of men be fantasizing
You've
about...
got to understand that the reason why a lot of girls are on the internet, like, this is something I came up with in my WoW guild, is that we had a really cute girl in our guild. And I said, okay, great, that's nice. And then my friend came up, he said, why do you think she's here? I said, what do you mean? He says, why do you think that there's no guy that's hanging out with her, that wants to be around her, if she's so hot? And I said, why? He says, because she's crazy. She's nuts. That's why she's on this game all day. This girl stole gold out of the guild bank, and when I called her out on it, she said she was stealing it to see if I still cared about the guild. It was one of the craziest reads that I've ever heard in my life. So anytime I see somebody like that on the internet, I always think about that time.
Being with a woman in a wheelchair seems pretty creepy and predatory, right? Also just unrealistic and problematic.
No, it's not predatory at all. People in wheelchairs have absolute autonomy and they get to make decisions for themselves. The entire idea that you can't consent to things in a wheelchair is infantilizing to people that are disabled. Even somebody who's quadriplegic and has to communicate through a mouthpiece is still a human being, and they still get to make decisions for themselves.